Hey guys, it's Roger here. I want to talk to you guys today about something I've made a couple of videos about in the past. I've also been following a lot lately. I haven't made any videos about them recently, but I feel like now it's a good time. So this is about the Kilroy event, the Kilroy Free Speech Event in Phoenix in April, and next month already. And I am one of the, I guess what you would call a level 3 contributor. I paid a pretty big amount for my ticket, so now I'm like on the, I don't know what you call founder. I'm a founder, I guess. I don't even know what I am. Anyways, there's been a lot of vague information and hardly any transparency when it comes to Kilroy's supposed new team. There was a tweet that I posted probably about a month or two back, I can't remember, and it specifically asked Kilroy, who specifically is your new team consist of? What are their names, their handles, their Twitter handles, their YouTube channels? Who are they? The answer that I got with that specific request was, oh, we have an awesome new team. It consists of like 9 of these people and 10 of these people. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't answer my question. That doesn't answer the specific part of the question. I don't see how hard it is to answer that. After that, I didn't get a response. There were a lot of people between that thread, though, who were basically in line with me, basically asking, well, you're not giving us names. You know, they're asking more directly. Well, actually, I was asking directly. It was very to the point, but they were asking in a tone of like, you know, frustration, because again, if they don't want to be criticized, they should just be straightforward. And then from there, look, you know, if they say that, oh, okay, you know, one of the people that we have on our team is Linda Sarsour, at that point in time, we can make a decision if we want to stay with this or not. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Linda Sarsour. I think she's very detestable and a hypocrite. But if she was to go to this event, I would still go. You know, I'd like to hear her side of the story better than the way that she's supposedly explaining it on mainstream media and a couple of functions that she's been at. You know, again, it boils down to, what are you guys thinking when you keep a lot of this stuff in the dark? It makes absolutely no sense. No sense. Okay, and along those lines of that same thread, we had Sestra, a woman named Sestra. I assume it's a woman. You can't ever really tell on Twitter anymore. But anyway, Sestra also commented on that thread to a lot of people, and she was, her comments have since been deleted. I thought I saved screenshots of them, and I cannot find them anywhere. I'm probably going to go on the Wayback Machine and see if I can find these particular tweets, but she's basically cutting down everybody in that thread, and I'm like, I didn't say anything about it. I'm just like watching it like, okay, you know, if this woman wants to be triggered so easily by anybody who is criticizing the way that the founders, or I'm sorry, the way that the organizers are organizing, and she doesn't want anybody to have an opinion about it, there's issues there. So anyways, I presented this to Thomas Ellington with no shame. And if Kilroy has an issue with it, I mean, it is, again, if I do business with somebody, if I'm a founder of something, if I'm a co-founder or whatever we want to call this thing, I should have every right to criticize publicly and privately. I don't see why Kilroy's main core team are very against this. It makes absolutely no sense. It makes you guys look a lot more shady than probably what you guys really are. I don't know. But when you have this watchdog named Sestra going around criticizing everybody all over the place, it's corny. It's corny. I think that you know, I prefer you guys just come clean about things. I mean, if you're struggling on some stuff, let us know. If there's certain people that are part of your group that you think would be very difficult for a lot of your founders to handle, just let us know. Be upfront about it. I mean, especially if you say, oh, you know, refunds are over now. That's one thing that they've said. I've already said from the start, I paid a lot for my ticket, what I consider a lot, and I'm still going to attend. rain or shine, bad or good, offensive, inoffensive, whatever. I'm going to be attending. I want to see. I'm not going to be one of those people that's just going to be criticizing it without tasting it. You know what I mean? I want to go there. I've already put my money in. If it's going to turn out to be a bad event, so be it. I paid my money for it. So, and then I'll relay that information to the public. You know, it's not. I don't see anything. I see absolutely no reason why this group is taking offense at every question that's being thrown at them. Again, I have a right to criticize when the information is vague. I mean, look, if I was out of town, I live in Phoenix, but if I'm out of town and I'm getting all these vague emails about not knowing what hotel, or again, I mean, like, what if some people already had the event planned at the Sheraton? Now it's on their end to actually book at a different hotel. But, you know, again, you guys are saying that now we do have this new hotel, the Grand Lux or something. I don't even know what the name of the hotel is. And then I hear like an after party is going to be, I'm not even attending the after party, but I hear the after party is going to be at something called the Junkyard or the landfill. And the only landfill that I know of in Phoenix, and I could be wrong, you know, maybe there is a new bar out there or a new club called the landfill that I don't know about, but the only landfill I know is the official landfill over in north central Phoenix. You get off the highway and you go throw your stuff in the landfill. I'm pretty sure that's all they could afford. I don't know, you know, with the way everything has been handled, you guys' acceptance of criticism as an LLC is, at this point, you have people on this level. I'm at this level right now. I'm still tolerant about a lot of things that you guys are doing. I haven't been on a lot of them, but I'm giving you guys a chance still, you know, it's waning. But I do have a right to be actively critical of anything you guys do, whether it's positive or negative. And you, as a business, should have the strength, the durability to take that criticism and answer questions accordingly and change things accordingly. You're not doing that right. All you're doing right now is just getting mad at anybody that criticizes it. You have Sestra going on all over the internet saying, oh, well, you don't know this, so it's not true. Oh, you don't know that, so it's not true. Well, tell us, what do we know that's an absolute? Absolutely nothing. The only thing we know is that you know, money was given, and that's it. Everything else is vague. Like the question, where is it going to be held at? Oh, we really don't know the hotel at this point. Okay, well, is it going to change again? Oh, we really don't know. Oh, well, who are the people on your new team? Oh, we have an awesome core team of people. Well, can I have specific names? Well, you know, let's just say that they're awesome and they can't wait to meet everybody at the event. I'm like, come on! Why can't we criticize when we don't know anything? You know? And I will say this, the only thing you guys have in your defense at this point is, yes, as consumers, we all decided, we all, I'm not going to say fell for it, we all made conscious decisions to support this. But you know, I initially got my ticket the hour that Styx Hexenhammer 666 was confirmed as a speaker or as an attendee or whatever, and I bought my ticket right away. And then everybody started dropping out. Your contingency list, oh, this list is subject to change, subject to change. Again, go in the Wayback Machine and look at some of these things that have been. Look at some of these changes that have taken place. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And you guys you guys get so mad when people criticize. Imagine if you were on the receiving end. No. How about this? Imagine like if you went to a restaurant and you as a consumer were getting very upset, or had the same thing happen to you, like where you asked the restaurant owner, hey, you know, or asked the chef, what's inside this thing? Oh, well, we can't really tell you, but I think you'll find it very good. We can. What's inside this sushi? Oh, we can't tell you, but you know, it's got 9 ingredients, and we think you're going to think that they're awesome. Well, I need to know specifics because I'm allergic to some things. Well, let's just say that we know that you're going to enjoy them. Like, again, you have a business. It's business 101. Overall, the issue with Kilroy is this. There's a lot of there is a lot of mystery involved in how it's being run, who's part of the team, what hotel it's going to be at, what's going on with the funds, the truth of it all. I mean, with this, I mean, how can the organizer or organizers, if they want to say that they're pluralized, how can they even contest the fact that how can they even not expect to be criticized? And why would you even fight the criticism? Why can't you just be upfront and neutral about everything? It's transparent about everything. Makes no sense to me. I'm still wondering why you take offense to all of this stuff, unless, again, there's something shady going on in the back. Now you see why people's pre-assumptions are overtaking what could be valid information from you, but you choose to be very vague about everything. I'll be at the event. Whether I like it or hate it, think it's positive or negative, or rain or shine or whatever, I will be at the event regardless. I think that it's important to actually at least get an understanding of like what the event is about. You know, right now we have a lot of people against it, but again, it's like trying some food. That's like looking at food, judging it before you get it, and not even wanting to try it, but you already have an opinion on it. And I'm not that type of a person. If I'm going to critique something, I am critiquing right now the actions of the organization. I am definitely critiquing Kilroy's actions. You guys are handling it very bad. But I'm not going to be one of those people that will criticize something but not have any input on it. I'm going to have first-hand experience on this. So with that, I think I can, you know, work with a lot of people who, or make, you know, resulting videos later on down the line. I'll show my footage on my channel, so you guys can get a first-hand view of how it's been done. And, you know, you guys can ask me any questions of what my experience was like, so on and so forth. You know, I'm hoping that later on down the line that maybe this is a weird event and they just don't know how to react to things, and they just think, oh, you know, we are handling it the best that we can and we can't stand criticism. The first thing about being in a business is you handle all the criticism. You handle everything positive, and you handle the ones that are negative a lot better, or a lot more, with more importance and scrutiny. You have to be ready to accept criticism, Sestra. You know, I don't know. I've never really had anything against Sestra. She's never really directly said anything to me. You know, I have directly asked her a couple of questions before. And again, the way that I ask questions is never with a mean spirit. It's always with a very neutral tone, unless they come back at me with aggression. Then I'll get back with aggression. Usually it's with good taste. I can admit sometimes I have bad taste when it comes to my responses, but I would say 98% of the time I'm a pretty fair person. And I just want answers. I just want straight up answers. I don't want, oh, you can't judge because you don't know this and so it's not true. Yes, you can judge. Everybody can judge everything. So anyways, that's my 2 cents on the Kilroy event. I will be covering it. I will be attending, even if it's at the Motel 6 or at the local Ma and Pa hotel here. I will be attending, and I'll be covering it, and I'll, you know, again, if it's positive, I'm going to relay the positive. If it's negative, I'm going to relay the negative. I will relay everything in between as well. I'll probably even provide my entire consensus by the time it's done. Excuse me. And we'll go from there. I just think that again, you know, be more transparent. You guys have a couple of weeks left to build that trust, to build that transparency. Don't fuck it up. All right. I hope you guys do good. All of you, even the Kilroy organizers. I hope you guys all do good. And my subscribers and everybody who's watching this video, have a great day. Oh, one last thing. Is there anything else that, when I do attend the event, is there anything you guys would want me to do or check out or have questions on? If you do, leave them in this chat below. Or go on my Twitter. It's my same name as YouTube. That's just my view, but that's with a Z, THATZ. It's also on my YouTube channel as a link. So If you have any questions, post them on there, and I'll be sure to, if I meet anybody out there, like a speaker or whatever, I will ask these sort of questions, or any organizer. I think that, you know, if they're putting themselves out there like that, well, they can take any questions that I give to them. You know, it is what it is. One last thing I wanted to bring up. I wanted to give a huge shout out and thanks to one person who has been on top of this the whole time, tirelessly. I don't even think he's an attendee, but he has been very critical in this event, as an outsider looking in. Thomas Ellington. So again, you know, you seem to be getting a lot of flack by the organizer or organizers that they want to pluralize themselves of Kilroy because of the questions that you ask, the things that you tackle, the conclusions, the incomplete conclusions that you come to. And I say that in a positive way because, again, everything is subjective at this point. Nothing is concrete. You've done a good job of covering things, asking the right questions, keeping people on their toes, whereas they could just respond in kind, the organizers or organizer, but they're not. They're responding with defense. And again, you know, when people respond with defense, it means that they know that they've done something bad, they know that they have issues going on, or they're too afraid to let the truth come out of what's going on. A real business will be very open and ready for stuff like that. So I applaud your consistent review of the entire event structure, and so I appreciate that. Just wanted to let you know, and keep it up. I hope you can know that you can come to me as a resource afterwards if you want to come to conclusions of items. And if Kilroy has an issue with that, they shouldn't. Again, you know, you're a business just like anything. You're a business entity just like all other businesses out there, and you should be receptive and understanding that you're going to have criticism like this. The issue that you're having right now is you don't know how to deal with it, and you need to take this information, whether it's negative or positive, and learn to take it as constructive criticism. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it for you. You know, everything that I'm going to be pointing out is going to be criticism that you should take with you as being something that you could take with you to ensure that you do a better job of it next time, if there is a next time. Anyways, that's how I look at it. I hope you guys all have a great day. Take care. Bye.